This is the gacha game that never saw the light of day. The information was leaked by the person behind the channel called Flotalendy. This channel has been providing news and updates about Gacha Life 2, the upcoming official game by Lunime. However, today we're going to talk about the leak of a gacha game that was apparently cancelled, Gacha Party. I'm Jessica, and welcome to the Gacha Clan. According to the information provided by Flotalendy, it seems that there was a plan for the gacha games from the beginning. It turns out that Gacha Club was a last-minute idea because instead of following the timeline we know today, Gacha Studio, Gachaverse, Gacha Life, Gacha Club, and Gacha Life 2, things were supposed to be a bit different. Originally, the plan was for the timeline to be Gacha Studio, Gachaverse, Gacha Life, Gacha Party, and Gacha Life 2, but this idea was eventually scrapped. Let's analyze each screenshot presented in this video. In the first screenshot, you can see the startup screen with a colorful and party-themed logo since the game was going to be called Gacha Party. One thing that stands out is that this game seemed to go beyond being a simple character creator and was intended to be an RPG. An RPG, role-playing game, is a type of game where players take on fictional roles and participate in an interactive narrative. In an RPG, players embody characters in an imaginary or fictional world, making decisions that affect the story's progression and their character's development. Some popular examples of RPGs are Earthbound, Stardew Valley, Undertale, and Terraria. The only Lunime game I remember in the RPG genre is Gacha World. In Gacha World, players can collect various characters, improve their abilities, form teams, and engage in turn-based battles. The game combines collection and strategy elements, making it an RPG gacha. In the same screenshot, you can see the alpha test tag in the lower left corner. In the game development context, alpha test refers to an early and crucial testing stage conducted before a game is ready for release to the general public. During this phase, the game may still have bugs, performance issues, and incomplete features. In the early stages of development, developers may realize that the game doesn't align with the original vision or meet quality expectations. In this case, they might decide to cancel the game to avoid releasing an unsatisfactory product. In another screenshot, it can be observed that this gacha game would have had the peculiarity of presenting characters facing forward, unlike the typical gacha characters that are usually seen from the side. This would have been a significant change since a large part of the community has always wanted the ability to see their characters from the front. In the same image, the main menu of the game is shown, with a visual style very similar to Gacha Life. One thing that stands out is that it appears Looney would have reused the interface design from Gacha Party for the new update of Gacha Life. If we compare both images, we can notice similarities, suggesting that the Gacha Life update not only took elements from Gacha Club, but also the interface design of Gacha Party. A significant detail to note is that we would have had the possibility to customize our characters at a deeper and more detailed level than offered in Gacha Club. In the image of the hair section, two additional customization options are visible called side hair, which means hair located on the sides of the character's head. In the same image, a girl with green hair is presented. The design of her body is attention-grabbing as it would apparently be taller than the traditional chibi model of Lunime's gacha games. You can also notice braid details on the sides of the character, which come from the additional hair customization option called side hair. Regarding this image, there isn't much more to say apart from the fact that the girl's design is attractive and her pose is eye-catching. In another screenshot, the studio mode of this gacha game is shown. What stands out is Looney's version within this game. It's worth remembering that Looney likes to create a version of himself in each gacha game, resulting in a female version of Looney in Gacha Studio and 3 different main versions in Gachaverse, Gacha Life, and Gacha Club. However, what sets Looney's version in Gacha Party apart is that he wears a face mask and bat wings, features we had never seen on his character before. Upon closer examination of the studio mode image, you can identify a button labeled Party in the upper left corner. While this is purely speculative, it could have been a multiplayer function. A party mode could have allowed players to team up with friends or participate in collaborative multiplayer modes. Although this is a guess and not confirmed, it could have been an exciting feature to explore. A small curiosity that can be observed in Flotalendy's video is a comment from Looney that says, "A lot has happened in the 4 years I've been looking for milk," a joke referring to the long period of inactivity Looney had in the community. This also indirectly confirms that the leak is real and that it is indeed a cancelled gacha game. Overall, this game had the potential to be one of the most significant in Lunime's history. Even though what is shown in the screenshots represents an early stage of development, the potential was evident and only required adjustments. Personally, I would like Looney to revisit this idea in the future, perhaps after Gacha Life 2 and Wonder End. That way, we could finally enjoy the Gacha Party. And with that, we've reached the end of today's video. I'm Jessica, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.